It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll get a look here at Caleb Williams. He comes in second in the league in passing yards this season. It's the Lions and the Giants, and it's all just ahead.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
It's caught to Charles. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Now a handoff working right. Taken down at the 42. Second down at 6 now from the 42. On play action, May. Looking middle, and that's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 38-yard line. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And quickly to the outside. That's caught by Lamb. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. They go play action now. May. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. And they'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, it's May. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Now the first carry here for the running back. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing here is May. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And before the 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's May. And this one is incomplete. Out is Carlson now for the Raider field goal. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And leading them out is their 5th-year quarterback.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test his secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. You talk about this Giant defense. Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
They absolutely have to avoid the penalties, have to walk that line between being aggressive and the ones that get you.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. That's Drake Jackson burying him and finishing the play.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Here comes the Lions punter now, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Left side to Lamb. The numbers for him from a week ago. 6 catches, 95 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. May. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. To throw, it's May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. In motion, the tight end. From the shotgun, May with it. That's complete. It's Charles. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw with May. And the catch made by Walters. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. To the air, May. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Charles. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's May. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Carlson able to put this one through, and that will make it 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. He finds his man, complete. It's Phillips. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. Give to Cook out of the gun.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
Now a timeout called for by the defense.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. 6-0 our score after 1. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football.
Here's 3rd and 3.
As they've got it as we resume action. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
In motion is Phillips.
To throw, Williams. He finds his man, complete. It's Phillips. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Williams.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Back to the ground, Cook. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing is Williams.
He finds his man, complete. That's Phillips. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
James Cook, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they take the lead here at 7-6. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
And New York set to take the field. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game where one team's coming down and hitting threes, and you're coming back and getting twos, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those 6s on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now. They'll look to throw.
A short one there, caught by Likely.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Now they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. A short one there, caught by Likely.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Here's a 2nd and 7. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now they try the right side here. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. He'll look to throw.
A short one there, caught by Likely.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's May.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
A 52-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good, and they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
From the gun, here's Williams.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Up the middle, it's Cook.
And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
To the air, Williams.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line.
The Giants offense and Drake May headed back onto
the Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
First down, Giants.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Back to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 38-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Back to throw now on 1st down.
Finds his man over the middle. It's likely.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll look to throw here.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
From the gun, it's May. That is caught by Lamb.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Throwing here is May.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Carlson is good.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the 3rd quarter here.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3.
Now, they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Williams. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Looking to throw is Williams. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Cook up the gut. Oh, fighting off the defender. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
To throw, it's Williams. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. In motion is Phillips. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This is caught. Touchdown! A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Lions have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Williams going to throw for it. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2. Right? So field goal still.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. To throw, it's May. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. No gain, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this will be a Giants first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. They're going to throw. May. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will have a Giants first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They run a draw here on 2nd down. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. They'll throw with May. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 16. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Lions will take over. And Detroit back in possession of the football. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
is the pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. In motion is Phillips. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. James Cook halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50 as his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was James Cook finishing things off with a touchdown catch. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. Now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, May with it. A short one there, caught by Likely.
A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 26.
Here's May.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. To the air, May. Right side, there's Likely with it.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
From the shotgun, it's May.
And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final. Back now at Ford Field. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
They'll try and throw forward May.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look and repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind.
There he goes, right side.
Down to the 10.
Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 73 yards.
And the Lions are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. The Giants offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. Second and 4. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. He'll look to throw.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
Back to throw here. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They go play action now. May. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Lions will take over here just shy of the 30.
If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly, but look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
They run it again with Cook. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35. This offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
To throw, Williams. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
They'll set up to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing is Williams.
And he's got it. Got his man on the end round. Complete. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
To the air, Williams.
And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Lions are on their way to a 2-0 start.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Throwing here is May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Giants first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Back to throw again. Looking for a slot man, and he's got him. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
The gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Looking to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. Well, this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
He was brought down by Greg Jackson. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Lions, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0.
And they will hit the road next week to take on Washington.
Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.